Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I just wanted to talk about college apps and what you should know about them as a rising freshman or sophomore in high school. As someone who has rising sophomore friends who are worrying about the subject, and as someone who also worried about it myself as a sophomore, I figured school starting and all, this is the perfect time for you guys to sort of change up your mindset or change up your activities if you want. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I know a lot of you have probably already started thinking about this kind of stuff, and honestly, if you're watching this video, yeah, you've definitely thought about it, and that is great. That is awesome. It's great to have a head start thinking ahead on what you want to do in your future. But I also have to stress, you are only a freshman or sophomore in high school. You do not need to worry about it that much. You have lots of time to worry about it. It's fine to not know what you want to do in college, in your career, like what you want to major in. If you don't know if you want to even go to college, that's also normal. You don't need to go to college to get a good job. You don't need a 4-year degree to get a good job. 2-year degree, trade school, vocational school, there's a lot of paths, okay? Of course, there are more opportunities if you do get a degree. The more education you have, the higher paying careers they'll be unlocked to you, yeah, but still, figure out what you want to do. That's your job right now. You don't need a perfect Common App resume, and you don't need a ton of awards at this stage. Don't try to make yourself a mock Common App like I did and then freak out because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have 10 activities, I don't have a spike, I don't have any strong achievements. Yeah, probably because you're 15. It's literally not possible to have all of your achievements and a full activity list and essay plan at this point. So much can happen in those 1 or 2 years of high school that you have left before college apps. This is the biggest growth period for you, other than maybe in college itself. So you will figure out your application by the time you're a senior. You might not have your life figured out. You still might not be sure about what you want to do. I'm not sure what I want to do. But at least at that point, you will have more of an idea, and you can write an essay and fill out close to 10 activities or 10. But as a sophomore or as a freshman, yeah, no, definitely not. Do not worry about that. It's okay if you don't have an essay plan. It's okay if you only have 2 strong activities. That's what you're here to do for the next 2-3 years. You're gonna fill out that list. Also, the number one thing that you should do as a sophomore or as a freshman if you want to be a competitive college applicant is to explore your passions. This one might be controversial. Yeah, I know, awards are great, competitions, trophies, yeah, that's awesome. Those are going to make you a competitive applicant. But you need to actually get those awards in a field you're interested in and passionate about if you want to be truly competitive. Remember, colleges want people who are strong in their own field, not strong in everything. You want someone who's specialized almost. So, what you can do now, if you don't know what you're passionate about, then you can explore. You have lots of clubs, lots of community opportunities that are all ripe for the taking, right? Take advantage of your time. Sophomore year, freshman year, you're not going to be as busy as you're going to be junior year with academics. For example, SAT, ACT, junior year tends to be your busiest year where you're taking the most APs as well. So, for these first 2 years of high school, you have the time to explore. If you know what you're passionate about, that's great. You can expand on it. I know I wanted to do creative writing. So, sophomore year was the year I started sending my stuff out to literary magazines and getting publications. It was also when I started getting involved in my local creative writing youth community. Once you figure out what you're passionate in, then run with it, right? Go to the competitions for it, apply for stuff online, get yourself out there. You have to be the one who goes out and finds those opportunities. I have to note, find local groups, find stuff online, could be national, could be international, find competitions, events, local or national. The sky's the limit. Personally, I started local and then expanded outwards. But like, you don't have to go that way. You can just hop right into applying to these things you find online. Get out of your comfort zone. Even if you're young, there's a lot of opportunities out there aimed for high schoolers. Even if it's not directly for high schoolers, it doesn't matter if you're young, if you are serious about your subject. They'll take you seriously. Other people will take you seriously if you show that you are also serious, that you've done the research, you're not walking into these kinds of things blind, that you genuinely are interested in this topic and want to do more with it. So don't be afraid to start applying for things. You never know where those applications will take you. Another thing, if you don't know what you're passionate about and you're struggling to figure it out, I'd say number one, there's definitely things that you do like. So make a list of that, build off of that. If you want to try something new because nothing that you do extracurricular-wise now interests you a ton or is connected to your desired career path, then go and try out different clubs at your school. Things like FBLA, Science Olympiad, writing clubs. Like, there should be a good variety of clubs in any subject that you want to pursue. So start there in your school, and if that doesn't help, then go local. Look for different opportunities in your community. Look for volunteering opportunities. Maybe that'll show you something. Like I said, you have all the time in the world now, mostly for most people. So take advantage of that and explore. You don't have to lock into something and fixate all of your time into one subject. No, this is the time for you to try a bunch of different things. And then in maybe the latter half of sophomore year or junior year, that's when you can really lock into one. Yeah, I hope that was sort of helpful for all of my young high schoolers. Remember, have fun, relax, focus on your academics above all, make sure those are solid, and you will be okay. Trust, college apps are ages away. You have lots of time, don't worry about it, have fun. I'm also moving out super soon. I'm going to Cornell, and I'm super excited. I'm hoping that I'll still have enough time to record a little bit, make some videos here and there. So if you're interested in following me on my journey to college, then feel free to subscribe and join me for the ride. Bye.